The problem is, of course, that they had all moved into my head where they are the deep cut and I bleed out. Now because the human mind has fear and uncertainty deep in the mind, they calculate towards survival, and all their minds diffuse towards defensiveness, masks, competition, fear of injury and self-dissolution calculates towards comparison, measuring the weakness of another to own, and rejoice in the faults of others, their injury, their sin, their lesser state, as though to lift us up a little, in some sort of psychotic equation. At any event, I had kept the memory of all their thoughts and wishes in my mind, detecting their deep calculations and wishes, and now they live inside me as a sort of superego, and I talk to them endlessly, and when we have to talk to them we will be defeated in the end. And we know that our brain helps us a little, having given us a relative injection of an anesthetic, so that we do not feel all that we can feel, and the physical body, for the time being, does the same, being a buffer to feel all that we can feel, because we cannot tolerate the depths of our being. Meanwhile in our remarkable state let us turn to the light of truth, and as I approached the presence of God this morning, a voice in my inner mind said, "Pay your taxes and stand on the scale." It must have to do with an engagement or a condition of interface with the natural humans and human systems. The scale is a platform. I must be found on earth, as it were, within the natural systems, if I want to prosper through it. If I reject the world, and reject humans, and live in the clouds, or live in anger, I cannot benefit from the blessings in the world, that dimension, as it were. Therefore let us comply as we can comply, and stand, and be weighed, because our weight is one of gentleness, one of willing participation, and the weight of a king. And when Jesus paid his taxes, even though he was the king, the waters of the natural dimension served him, a fish with a gold coin, and the system served him. When the world wants to weigh you to find out if you are there, they will be subject to your standing. A thing that is willing to be weighed will have a standing. Perhaps, however it works, our humility is transparency, and our willing transparency weighs us, and when we are weighed we are found in a point in space, and when we are found God and the world can bless us.